I get asked often about how I seem to stay so motivated all the time or how I'm so positive all the time. And the short answer to this is I'm not. The simple answer is I'm not. Now, this isn't to say that I'm not a positive oriented individual. A lot of people that I work with and have worked with over the years have been individuals that innately lean towards negativity. And it's not a fault of their own. They were brought up in an environment that was negative. They've experienced negative things. They've only known essentially failure in their life and haven't been able to change that perspective of what the failure was to be something of positive aspects for themselves. So it isn't that I'm just always positive. I've had environments around me that required me to be the positive factor for others. But this doesn't mean that I'm always positive myself. This doesn't mean that I'm always motivated myself. And I think that there's a really powerful, important distinction amongst that question, within that question that people ask me about how am I so motivated, how am I so positive all the time. When I answer them, it's first and foremost that I'm not. Just straight up, I'm not. I have weeks, I have days, I have months sometimes where I'm just not positive. I'm in a funk. And that happens less and less now than it did in the past. However, there's still moments and times throughout the year where that motivation goes down, that positivity takes a hit. However, and this is the second point that I really try to drive home when people ask me this question, is that my actions and decisions for the vision that I want to create for my life, the vision that I'm going after within my life, and the impact that I want to have in my life is not based off of the emotions and the feelings that I have. Because you see, too often we dictate the action that we are about to do based off of the emotions or feelings that we're currently sitting in. And a big thing that I've learned in business and in life is that we need to separate those two things more often than not. More often than not, people don't take action because of this current moment feeling or emotion that they're having. And they're reacting or responding based on that current emotion, which is a fleeting thing. That emotion could change within an instant. Those feelings can be gone within a second. However, we're basing decisions off of that, and especially in business. In business, we can get lost in, especially as someone who owns a business. If you are someone that owns a business, that you're running a business, you have your own thing going on, it's hard to not separate the emotion. However, in order to scale and to grow and to build that business to become the thing that you want it to be, it is imperative that you separate the emotion from the action. Because if you don't, you're never going to grow. You're never going to scale it to the extent that you want, because you will always be holding yourself back based on emotions of and feelings of fear, of worry, of concern. It's not that those things aren't valuable, those emotions and feelings. It's not that I don't lean into those and recognize where those things are coming from, where those emotions and feelings are coming from for myself. But I'm more inclined to just take action and then see how I feel after that. I'm more inclined to do something, make a decision. That is the difference between a reversible and irreversible decision. This is something that Alex Hormozi talks about with reversible and irreversible decisions. Most of the time, decisions that we can make are reversible decisions. So I'd rather just make a decision, not base it off of my emotions and feelings, and then continue forward from there. And so when people ask me, how do you stay so motivated? I don't stay motivated all the time. I just don't dictate my next step based on whether or not I'm motivated. I don't dictate my next step whether or not I'm pumped up and ready to do the thing. It's like training, it's like exercise. Am I motivated to hit the gym every single day? No. But do I go downstairs every single morning and do 30 minutes of something every single morning? Yes. Not because I'm just the most motivated individual. It's just because I don't base it off of how I'm feeling in that moment. I just take the action and do the thing because I know that it's going to be something of benefit for myself, and that overrides anything else. If this is going to have a potential benefit for me, then let's do it. I don't need to be motivated. I don't need to be happy. I don't need to be excited. I don't need to be any emotions or feelings. I just need to do. I just need to take action. So this is a very important switch that needs to be made by more people. Again, this isn't that we are not acknowledging our emotions and our feelings. We are. However, we're not allowing them to stop us from taking an action, from taking a step. Again, like I said, the actions and steps that I take on a consistent basis are under the assumption that they are going to move the needle forward. And if they don't, fantastic. What did I learn? What did it tell me? What do I then need to do or need myself? Again, it gives me direction no matter what. I'm not lost in that. Where I get lost is when I sit in those emotions and feelings and base my next step and actions off of those solely. So, next time that you're feeling unmotivated, next time that you're not feeling super happy or super excited about whatever's in front of you, make a decision, no matter how small it is, and simply take action on it. Make a decision that aligns with something you know is for the betterment of yourself, your business, your life. Or you presume it will help it. And then see what happens, see what comes after that. You can start to do that more and more. Then you're going to notice that you're not searching for motivation. You're not searching for the happiness. You are taking action on your life. You're doing the things that you need to do on a regular basis. And you'll find that motivation starts to build and grow, and positivity starts to build and grow, and you have momentum rolling with that. That is why I'm able to come across as always motivated and happy and positive, because I have this momentum behind me around it. I'm not allowing things that are occurring to be dictated by my emotions and feelings. When stuff goes wrong in my business, A, it's always my fault, and B, okay, if I respond based and react based off my emotions and feelings, it's not conducive, it's not going to help anything. If I respond based on, here's what just happened, here's the thing that needs to be done, just do that thing, and let's get on with it, and let's get over it. We get on with it, we get over it, things move on, we continue to move forward. Don't base it off of those emotions and feelings that are just fleeting in the moment. They will change in an instant. Focus on what you believe is the next action step that you need to take, and then learn from it from there. Level up.